State Rams. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Colorado State Rams offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals.
He's going to take a shot right away. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Utah State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Dropping back, it's Magoo. Makes the grab on the left. Hard-hitting tackle. Utah State up-tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
Ripping through the defense. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he'll be brought down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Working on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On the option. Quick toss. Nice move there. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Curl route seems simple, but when you time it like that so it's right on him, man, that's a tough play to stop.
And give the receiver a lot of credit, too, because he knew where the sticks were. He got his depth on the route, and then he came back to the football. All young receivers can learn from this guy right here. Come back to the ball and help your quarterback out.
From the gun, give on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, it's Magoo. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boone. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Rams in the hurry-up. They go to the draw. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Rams will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Fighting off the defender. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Power football with the run. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Makes it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense down to the 25 now, first and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. To the air, it's Magoo. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Wants to go up top on first down. Completes it in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached the break. Colorado State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Aggies are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry-up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to TCU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Under fire. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times, those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times, good things happen.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Sure hands, it's Boone.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's caught. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Rams headed quickly to the line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Now from inside the red zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Makes the grab over the middle. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Magoo. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Rams decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Pressure coming. He is gobbled up. Down he goes, and that one might have taken them out of field goal range. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Magoo. Plucks it out of the air. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to pass, it's Magoo. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. quick completion on the out route. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. That's caught. It's landing.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
We are just about ready to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Got the quick completion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Utah State up-tempo.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To the air, it's Magoo. Throws to the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Catches it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Fires left. He's got it. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Temple. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
38, Utah State, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Oh, he's got some space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Bringing it back, the 30. Pass the 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. The defense putting points on the board. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Utah State, 3.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They
lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Magoo. Unloads to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And the returner will be knocked down. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it from the gun. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down.
And then another 1st down.
They're going to ride this running back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This Utah State offense has it going. Wants to throw. It's Magoo. Got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give out of the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right down the middle. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. It'll be a draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback running on the draw. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Colorado State! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. UTSA has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 24 to Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Magoo. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Quick step and go. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Wade. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're working that left side. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.